Hey, welcome back. So, last episode, we did a mission to destroy the 6 generators that were keeping the Xylem active. And I think towards the end, uh, Rusty's signal got cut off. Rusty and us teamed up together to take down the Xylem generators. And it was a fun mission. We also got a chance to co-op the Juggernaut boss. After that, Rusty had to go away to deal with some of the stragglers, just like in our original wall climber mission where he had to leave. So we went ahead and we actually met up with a modified Baltius machine that was created by Arcus and piloted by V2 Snail, and it was a relatively easier fight compared to the original Baltius fight because right now we have more experience fighting Baltius, right? So it was still a very interesting fight, but yeah, we took it down without too much trouble. And towards the end of the mission, we hear Rusty's signal get cut off. So Rusty was separated, right? And he was saying that we need to take the Xylem down fast because Xylem is now headed towards uh, headed towards the I forgot the thing's name. The thing that uh, the Arcus group had confiscated, a kind of coral like refinery, I think. And Cinderella and Walter's plan was to like boost Xylem towards that facility and destroy it, burning the entire coral. And we got a request from Ayre when Ayre learned about that plan. We got a request from Ayre saying that just give her a chance, don't destroy the coral, and that we'll have to take down Carla in order to do that. Walter is apparently dead already. I missed how it happened. I think one of the missions or one of the dialogues implied that he died, but later on, Carla and everyone else has been acting like Walter is already dead, and that's interesting. Then I think their mission, like Carla and Walter, belong to the organization called Overseer. They are observers, and they run an organization called the Overseer. And I think their mission was to burn the rest of the coral. Whenever coral resurfaces, I guess their mission was to like burn the rest of the coral. And Archivus obviously wants to exploit the coral, refine it, like extract it and like use it for commercial purposes. I think that's what the corporations want. So Archivus want to do that. PCA want to like seal the planet off, I think. uh, we don't know what we've never met anyone who, like, we haven't colluded with anyone from PCA, so we don't know what their real intentions are. We only fought against them. But as opposed to like RLF or RAD or Archivus or Balaam, we have, because all of these other gangs, we have worked with them in some capacity to understand and got to understand what their motivations are. But for PCA, we don't know. Walter and again Walter and going back to what I was saying, Walter and Carla wants to take Xylem and crash into that facility, burning the rest of the coral. While uh, while this plan came to light, I requested us that we help her, because she's a Rubiconian, and she's a Rubiconian without a body. So I've rewatched the previous cutscenes to really pin down what Ayre was saying. So Ayre is saying that she's just a wave. She's just a wave, like a single wave in the tide of coral. Okay, we know that coral is an organic substance, and we know that this consciousness like Ayre floats in it. My initial presumption was that Ayre was a human at some point, and the fires of Ibis somehow like distributed human consciousness into this coral substance. I didn't realize a coral was like, coral might have been organic or inorganic, but I presume that fires of Ibis or like whatever was happening here, whatever research was happening here, kind of distributed human consciousness into the coral. But that might not be the case. The coral is defined as an organic substance. The consciousness within the coral, it could be a new biological entity in and of itself. It doesn't have to be human consciousness. It's just like a conscious entity, because Ayre says that she's a Rubiconian without a body. it might mean that she does not have a body now, but it could also mean that she never had a body to begin with, that she was this conscious entity within coral, and her families, her brothers and sisters within the coral, it's just another other conscious entities within coral. It's never tied, it isn't necessarily tied to human consciousness floating in coral. So that's a really interesting twist that I didn't anticipate, because I presume that it is always going to be human conscious, but it seems like it might be a wholly different biological entity that's floating in coral, and Iris is part of it. And maybe, just maybe, Ayre and maybe Dolmayan and RLF, maybe it's just Ayre that like the people that we are in contact with, including Walter, the corporations, Carla, and Ayre. I think Ayre is the only person who really recognizes or like sees the fact that coral is like a biological entity and wants to protect it or preserve it somehow. What Carla and Walter seems to want is to just destroy the potential of coral, because coral can be a dangerous thing to exploit or like try to strive to extract, or like, I don't know, like whatever humanity is planning for coral is not good, and they probably want to burn the rest of it. But they may not have realized that it has like conscious creatures floating in it. So that's that. And thinking of like following back with Dolmayan's teachings. So if you go back and read Dolmayan's teachings or writings, how long has it been since I first saw her voice? Fear not, she said. There'll always be plenty. She told me this as I was imbibing Rubicon's blessings one fateful day. If I were you, I would never allow this, I replied, and I was forever ashamed by my deceit. So this thing could be just some voice in the coral, some real entity in the coral talking to Dolmayan. I presume that it was something like that, but my like I to that I appended thinking that the coral was human, like the consciousness was human in nature, but it may not be the case. We need to find more of these writings. I think it'll probably be hidden in some of the branched missions that we didn't pick. So if we pick those branched missions, maybe we could have seen some of the logs. We could maybe even play the mission and then quit at the very end to just get the logs. But I feel like it'll unlock new sets of missions further down the line. So anyway, we're gonna miss some logs. So in the next playthrough, like the in New Game Plus and Plus, I thinking I'll probably try to do that, because I like the combat, and I kind of want to get in sync with the combat system. I've been playing, like I've been surviving, but I've not really been in the zone with the combat, but I know that it exists. So maybe in New Game Plus and Plus also I'll try to do that. So that's Dolman's writing 1, 2, and looking at writings 3. Let's see. Symbiosis. She seemed to be contemplating the meaning of the word. This moment of happiness we share comes at the cost of her siblings' sacrifices all. He said symbiosis, surely not. So whenever somebody imbibes coral, like if RLF imbibes coral, maybe they are consuming that the consciousness that's residing within the coral, and the moment of happiness we share comes at the cost of our siblings. So the siblings that he talks about, like Dolmayan probably made contact with the entity in the coral, and I don't know, maybe he imbibed the blessings, and the blessings are basically other, like essence of the other conscious creatures within the coral, which are siblings to this particular individual, female-ish individual that Dolmayan has been in contact with. Could be that. And Nagai's logs are more about exploiting coral for like augmentation and other things, and it led to they tried to condense coral in vacuum, right? I think that's what the second one says. Granted, there may be some logic to wait. Okay, look at the first log 1, because this is where they talk about condensing coral in vacuum. Coral is an organic substance capable of self-propagation. The speed at which it proliferates is determined by the density of the colony. So this self-propagating organic substance, they might not have realized that it has like a real sentient consciousness within it. That's the contact. We have the first major chapter. Like chapter 1 ends with the trophy called Contact, which is contacting these organic consciousness within the coral. The speed at which it proliferates is determined by the density of the colony. As such, a vacuum would provide an ideal environment to maximize coral density and thus growth. So whatever they try to do here, it resulted in the fire of ibis, and ibis was there to protect, like restrain the fire in some capacity. This ibis is yeah, deploy ibis, so that's in log 4. However, one must not overlook the signs of mutation within the coral brought about by this density effect. It is mutation such as these that will bring about a collapse that humanity has no hope of controlling. So they were just cultivating this organic substance. They didn't realize the sentient nature of it. You know, whatever they try to do, the kind of density thing, like making it dense and confining it in vacuum and making it dense just to increase its proliferation rate, that could maybe have proven torturous to the entities inside coral. You know, that's a line we don't know. We like, yeah, it feels like there's so much potential for lore, but I don't know if the game will explore those things. We are nearing the end as far as I can tell. Yeah, so where was I was talking about last mission, right? Yeah, so Ayre wants us to kind of maybe preserve coral, or like, I don't know, that she doesn't want it to be destroyed or exploited, which is what Carla and the corporations wants respectively. And so now we are going to take down Xylem, which Carla, we took down Carla and Chatistic, but Chatistic in his last breath kind of automated the Xylem to to have a crash course to that facility. I'm forgetting the facility name. It's just so terrible. Feel terrible the fact that I don't remember what that facility name was. But yeah, so right now Xylem is heading towards that facility, and we have tried to destroy the Xylem's generator so that we could crash it into the ocean, into the alien ocean, where it won't close the explosion. So, and now Rusty's signal has been knocked out at the end of the last mission. Okay, so that's where things stand, and we can proceed with the seemingly the final mission of chapter 5. I don't know if there's a chapter 6 after this. This may be the final mission. Bring down Xylem, it says, and you can see the structure there. You know, they're trying to. It's some sort of facility that absorbs coral from the atmosphere and from the Rubicon itself, I think. Anyway, let's listen to the briefing. It's just going to be Ayre. There's no one else left.
The Xylem is beginning its descent. Now, we just need to destroy the ramjet engines. Let's put an end to this, Raven. We're going home. To Rubicon. The world you saved.
She has such good voice acting. By the way, one more thing. There is a story trailer for Fires of Rubicon that I missed. I think I didn't watch it, or I watched only the beginning of it and never watched it till last day. So I watched it, and it shows Walter walking up to a scientist, presumably working on like a corpse. Not even a corpse. It's like a human body, but it's completely like its features have all been like smushed out, and it's like yeah, the screen, like the screen, not the screenplay, what do you say, like the direction of the movie is in such a way that we can't really distinguish what's clearly, like the clear features of the human body isn't visible, but it is a human body, and there are so many pins and needles attached to it, and that's presumably 621. Okay, Walter is coming to and we see a cutscene at the start where the other ACs, 620, 617, 619, all of them die fighting a mission. Okay, their mission was a success, but they end up dying. And after that, Walter comes to this doctor, really unemotional, and asks the doctor to wake up 621. Okay, he just calls him mutt or hound or something. I don't know. So he's a very cold man, but you know at this point that Walter has some humanity, and like he had intentions, and he had some humanity left in him. And you can see the shadow of Walter. He's actually having a walking stick. He's probably an older man. He has a walking stick. Maybe he is the boy that was sitting in one of the STV sketches. I don't know. Maybe Carla was the older professor, like the assistant two of the professor. We don't know for sure. But yeah, and 621 is just a lump of meat. Like we can't even. I don't think 621 can even move. 61 probably has some cerebral activity, you know, and it feels horrible looking at the human body that's just being poked with all those needles and all those like sensory equipment and stuff. That's probably what's inside the core of the AC. So yeah, and the thing is, like, we feel like even though 61 is in that state, having played this game, I should have watched the story trailer first, honestly. But right now, reflecting on it, I can say that in like we have a family now. We have like a couple of people that are made life somewhat interesting. We have talked with Walter, even though he's a very reserved individual. We've had he's generally. I don't know, maybe it's Stockholm syndrome, but I feel okay about having him as a handler at this point. And we have Carla, she's a character, and we have Ayre, who's always with us, and Rusty, and we met Michigan and Iguazu, and Vito Snail, a snotty kind of asshole character, but he's still, we've had a little bit of a life, even though we were just almost like a dead corpse at this point. So that's something that's kind of like a little positivity that's reflecting uh now that I've seen that cutscene, not cutscene, trailer. So yeah, with that being said, let's just move ahead. I don't even know like what kind of build to take in, so we'll just go with this build. Sorty.
We'll also need to prepare for re-entry.
What do you mean
Be
re-entry?
ready to escape once we're finished.
Aren't we already in Rubicon? Why are we doing re-entry? Re-entry into what?
Main system.
Oh, Xylem's
Combat mode.
all the way. Whoa.
Raven, that's one of the ramjet engines. Please, destroy the target.
She's pleading with us. That's the thing that it's heading towards. Oh, wait. Let me increase the music volume. Sorry about that.
Power chamber is silent. Starboard chamber is silent.
One more. Where is the last one? No, this is it. Okay. It's going down. So that's why she's talking about re-entry. Because it just went to space at this point. Xylem.
The Xylem is falling from orbit.
I didn't realize it reached orbit. We destroyed its generators before it could reach.
Coral's safe. Rubicon's safe.
No. Wait, Walter?
Is that you?
Of course, Walter isn't dead. Is Walter the final boss? Come on.
621. I have to dispose of you.
See, the thing is, in every FromSoft game, we have this. Okay.
Walter,
Okay.
got that AC. Picking up a coral response. Watch out.
Operations. Orders. My friend's mission.
Oh god, come on, Walter.
Obstacles.
Oh god, come on, don't.
You're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
2 repair kits remaining.
What are the coral missiles? So,
At 30%.
god, why can't I? Can't touch him, to be honest.
Voice. 621. I see it.
Yeah, I've been telling you, I have Ayre within me. Or beside me.
Kindling for the fire.
Raven, we're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry!
No repair kits remaining.
I've been trying to make a point about FromSoft final bosses being like the old man who started it all. I don't know in which video or comment section I've seen that, but there is this nice little joke about FromSoft bosses being like final bosses being the. I don't think this is going to be the final boss though. Probably a.
Something's alive. It doesn't die easy.
Yeah, you said that before.
Burn every last cinder.
Do you think you made Coral alive? Coral was alive before you were.
621. That's it for this job.
I'll switch out my build. Of course, I don't like my build. What should I? I don't think I can get close to him. That's another thing. Hmm. Shall we go with a trusted double double Gatling gun build? Ideal range is 130, which is medium, just inside medium, and I need to switch my FCS. Maybe this is better. I can switch out my legs to something. Quicker, maybe. I don't have too many reverse join legs. I have like a couple of different options. I really would like the quick boost speed. I think you can switch out generator or energy shortfall. Booster. Let me take out my shoulder units. Let's go with some missiles, okay? I love my missiles. I think this is gonna work. Let's see. Maybe I'll be a bit silent and try to focus on the fight.
Corporations. Orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Oh god, that was. He knew my.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We
remaining.
Voice. 621. I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
We're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere.
Oh, come on, that's just.
Hurry!
Once something's alive, it doesn't die easy.
Oh, come on, dude.
You have to burn every last cinder.
The thing is, I can't see where you are. That's one huge issue.
AP at 30%.
How can he still move while he's You're kicking me? Undo the surgery. Do you think we can?
No repair kits remaining.
See, I don't know. I heard some dialogue about like we've earned all the credits and we can undo the surgery. So that's the surgery that I'm talking about. Like like our human body was covered in like this white silicone plastic wrapping like kind of thing, and maybe we can undo it. We really felt like a lump of meat.
Orders. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Whatever they did,
I just wish I could like.
we're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
He's too quick, to be honest. Yeah, this is no way I can kick him. This is too quick to be kicked.
Voice. 621. I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
Oh no.
Re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry!
That didn't work too well.
It doesn't die easy. You have to burn every last cinder.
AP at 30%. Light and definition at 50%.
Where are you, Walter? I can't see you.
And our job will be over. You earned all the credits. Undo the surgery. Be normal again.
Walter! Stop!
AP at
You're not gonna survive.
621. That's it.
Alright.
For this job.
And the one additional annoyance factor is the fact that the ground is sloped. You know, it's slanted to one side, so it's difficult to keep our like perspective straight because it's slanted to one side. Oh shit!
Corporations.
Oh no! Don't!
My friend's mission.
Oh god, he's just.
All obstacles.
Whatever they did, you're in danger.
try to heal, but of course it doesn't.
That's it for this job.
Alright. Restart.
Corporations. Orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
The greatest obstacle. Eliminated.
That's some villain dialogue there. So nobody ever really confirmed that. There was no real reason to confirm that
My friend's
Walter was dead. That was just Cinder Carla bullshitting us.
obstacles.
Come on, don't. What the hell is this? What are you doing?
You're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
2 repair kits remaining.
Voice. 621. I see it next to you. Yes.
Can my overheated freaking gun just stop overheating for a second?
Right. We're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry.
621. That's it.
I just wish the heal button was somewhere different. I have to take my hands off RB, like LB to heal, and it's not something that I'm used to. At least in this like fast of a combat scenario.
Corporations. Orders.
Please just do what I'm trying to ask you to do.
Eliminate all obstacles.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Voice. 621. I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
Right. We're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry.
When something's alive, it doesn't die easy. You have to burn every last cinder.
1 repair kit remaining.
Burn the core, and our job will be over. You earned all the credits.
Is he senile? I feel like he's maybe a little bit senile.
Again.
Raven,
Does he not realize that we have
this has to stop.
betrayed Carla and we are not planning to burn the portal again? Come on, don't do that.
621. That's it for this job.
But I have to be calmer and just do it properly. Alright.
Corporations. Orders. No. My friends.
I got that.
Eliminate all obstacles.
Whatever they did, you're in danger.
I don't know where you are, Walter.
We have to defend ourselves.
Voice. 621. I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
Right. We're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry.
asked you to heal earlier, but apparently the click doesn't register, or is it during another animation or something? I don't know.
Once something's alive, it doesn't die easy. You have to burn every last cinder.
That did not. Oh, come on. I have to find a different way to deal with that laser strike.
And our job will be over. All the credits. Until the surgery.
Oh, it's just. No, just move. Move away, move away, move away. And obviously my stupid gun does not have, is overloaded to do anything for any reasonable amount of time. I'm just dead. Huh. Didn't realize I was so
621.
close to dying.
That's it for this job.
I still don't know how to dodge the laser, because he seems to trace me even if I'm going like up or down. I guess up mostly, because I'm just jumping.
Corporations. Orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all.
What is this friend's mission that you're talking about? You don't know any friends.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Where did you go, Walter? Again, I don't know where you went.
At 30%.
See, I don't know how to dodge that. I keep jumping and then just.
Voice. 621. I see it next to you. Yes.
Oh God. Oh, he Walter.
For the fire.
We're
And like,
re-entering Rubicon's
the entire screen is filled with red light anyway, which is like so stupid because it makes it difficult to see anything.
Once something's alive, it doesn't die easy. You have to burn every last cinder.
AP at 50%. Like AP at 30%. Left
621. That's it for this job.
I'm gonna reduce the musical volume a little bit. You can try.
Corporations. Orders. No. My friend's mission.
I tried to dodge away. It wasn't enough.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Voice. 621. I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
We're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry!
Once something's alive, it doesn't die easy. You have to
Yeah, it's difficult to see. Not very easy.
repair kits remaining.
Yeah, it's just too, like, he gets away too quick.
50% AP at 30%.
Honestly, don't know what I'm supposed to do here. What is that?
and our job will be over. All the credits. Until the surgery be normal again.
Just shoot. I can't. Okay.
621. That's it for this job.
Maybe it makes sense to let me switch out to the normal machine guns instead of this big ass gun which overheats and frustrates me every few seconds. I don't know if anything else. Imagine trying to do pile bunker in this fight. It'll be cool, honestly. You can do something like not pile bunker, something like this. Anyway, we're getting frustrated. Let's just be creative with the frustrations.
The corporation's orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Voice. 621. I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
Right, we're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry!
I can't even see you, Walter.
When something's alive, it doesn't die easy.
I asked you to switch, mister. Why don't you switch?
AP at 50%.
Burn the coral, and our job will be over. You earned all
I can't see you. I can't see you.
the surgery. Be normal again.
Walter! This has to stop!
No repair kits remaining. AP
I
at
tried to
50%.
use my stuff, but again, it wasn't enough.
Mission at 50%.
Oh, that it's just a diagonal slice, and the floor is also sloped. I can't imagine how I'm supposed to get out of it. Maybe if I have gem legs, that'll be because a gem height might help. That might be something to consider. Okay, might be fun to do too. Something like this. See, think that'll work.
Corporation's orders. No. My friend's mission. Eliminate all obstacles.
Whatever they did, you're in danger. We have to defend ourselves.
Where are you? I can't see you, Walter. That's your biggest issue.
Voice. 621. I see it next to you. Yes. Kindling for the fire.
Right, we're re-entering Rubicon's atmosphere. There's no time. Hurry!
tried to jump.
every last
Again, it wasn't enough.
One repair kit remaining.
Enough shit, Walter. Get out of there.
and our job will be over. You earned all the credits. Undo the surgery.
Oh god, it's just so shit that you can't see him.
Walter! This has to stop!
At 30%.
I can't even know what the boundary of the where the boundary of this arena is supposed to be.
Light end ammunition at 50%.
If I'm too close to him, he's just going to like
Left hand ammunition
hit away.
at 50%. GP at 50%.
Dude, I can't. No. Again, like I said, I don't know what the arena boundary is. The red glare is just making everything worse. The atmosphere and it just ruined that fight. Alright. What now? Is that the end? Is there another boss after this?
The mission. My friend's wishes. Look at you, 621. You found a friend.
Exactly. Took you this long to realize that? I've been telling you for a long time.
Walter! We have to go, Raven. Raven. One day, humanity and Coral will thrive together. You kept our potential safe. I know Walter feared a collapse. But I promise you, there's another way. Raven. We'll find it together.
Okay, where's Rusty? Someone intercepted Rusty. I don't think this is the end of the mission. Or maybe there's a new chapter after this. No, where's Rusty? Maybe it is Walter who killed Rusty. It could be. Do I get a trophy? I think after after the game I'll get a trophy. Masaru Yamamura. Okay. Initial game director. You can see Miyazaki there. Rusty, we can see Rusty now. That's Steel Haze. I like this music. Motion designers. Player AC motion designers. It's like animation for ACs. This is such a simple, small story. It's refreshing that some of the games have such a simple story to say. And I think my plans would be to, once this is finished, once the credits roll and we can finish the first playthrough, I think we'll do a new game plus and a plus plus to see the different missions and also acclimate ourselves with the combat better. Probably check some guides on like how to get all the different branches of story, what kind of weapons to choose, etc. Enjoy the music. Lemon Sky Studios. These are gameplay clips. Wait, are these my gameplay clips? No way. Those, they're probably random gameplay clips. That's the new Rusty. Waldo was also like it looked like coral augmentation or like coral was covering his visor or helmet. This is contact, right? Ayre, Erin Wet, Handler Walter, Patrick Sates. See, look at all those voices. Wow. And additional voices. I think I like look at that because I felt like many of the voices were done by the same person. Like V2 Snail and not V2 Snail, like V8 Pater and a couple of other people, like they sounded very similar. So I think in the next episode, like if I choose to continue a new game plus plus, it'll probably be at that branching mission. I'll maybe give a recap of what has happened prior to that, and then we'll do the branching mission. And I'll also try to maybe get the rest of the trophies. Seems like it might be hard to get all like the S rank for some of these missions. You've seen the fight with water, right? It seemed like such a difficult fight to do. Let the credits run. Don't remember this music. Imagine we'll have more parts unlocked once this is complete. I still don't know what weapon Rusty was using. Like in his original Steel Haze, there was like the spinning laser blade that he has on his left arm. I never figured out what that is. Maybe it'll unlock. When the plasma thrower unlocked, I thought maybe it was that. But yeah, it was different. Bing video. So we have found a little family, we found some friends. Walter finally recognizes that we have a friend in Ayre. And maybe he chooses to not kill us. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, it feels like that. Like towards the end, he realizes that we have something other than just our work.
Raven,
Ayre.
you took on my hopes, my selfish dream. Now, I want to see the future that you choose.
Is she asking us to...
Whatever waits ahead,
Okay.
I'll support you.
Okay, Ayre. That's the entirety of Ayre. You see her there. That's it. She's just a spark. Nothing else. Liberator of Rubicon. That's what we get. Reach ending Liberator of Rubicon. Cool. This is like 29% trophies collected. I have so many more trophies to collect. Expenses, repair costs, ammunition costs. Cool. We get the CO3H HAL 826. So this is the head that Walter was using, probably. This is his... I don't know what this is. Is it his weapon or it's a core? I don't know how it fits as a core. Do we get his weapons? Allmind? Do something for me?
Registration number RB23. Call sign Raven. Authentication complete. Removing MIA status. Restoring access privileges. This is Allmind, the mercenary support system. Raven, you've returned.
Hey, Allmind.
Welcome back. Allmind anticipates great things from you.
We'll see.
Looks like you passed the authentication.
Wait, what?
That was quite the welcome home. Well, whatever. Raven, that's who you are now. You're on Rubicon. I've picked up some work for you already. Take a look, 621.
Oh, is it just restarting again? I don't... Missions. Destroy artillery installations. Grid 135 cleanup. Interesting. This is kind of weird. I don't know what's going on here. This is chapter 1 again. But it never said anything about like a new game plus. I guess it just puts us right in a new game plus. We already have all the missions unlocked, so maybe if we unlock a different branching mission, it'll come here and we can get the S rank for that. Like, I think getting all S ranks is one requirement for getting all the trophies. Interesting. So destroy illegal entry, we don't have to replay it again. Other than that, you have missions that we can replay. 100,000, 68,000. 100,000, 68,000. See, it's the same. Interesting. Things might be different this time. They didn't even say, there wasn't a pop-up saying that it's new game plus and you can like play different missions. They kind of contextualized it as, I don't know how they contextualized it. They didn't even acknowledge the fact that the game finished or like the first playthrough had finished and we've been popped back into, like, with Walter not recognizing. Walter still alive. Parts shop. Let's see if we have unlocked any new parts. It's probably the core that we've unlocked. No, we should have unlocked the head, right? Since we already own it, I don't think it'll show up here. Because we own all those parts. Interesting. Okay. Is there anything in Arena? No. Okay, I think I'll stop the episode here. We'll probably pick up some other branching quests, or I don't know. I'll think of something. I think I want to still keep playing this game and explore new things that are still possible. But I don't know how to go about doing that. So I'll probably look up some guides now that the story is over. There's probably 3 different endings: one for Archivus and one for Balaam, or maybe one for Archivus/Balaam and one for RLF. So that is something that I'll have to check out. But yeah, I think I don't know how many episodes these are. Like I haven't edited the previous episodes to know how long the episode count is, but it was relatively short, and I still am not fully confident with how the game plays. There's so much depth to the combat, and I'm like barely scratching the surface. So, and I like it, but sometimes it feels too fast. Especially like that mission with Walter where it feels like extremely fast and I couldn't like really do anything. We still managed to finish beat it, but yeah, like in hindsight all the previous missions feel much more manageable, and like I guess it's just like the skill improving, but it's still nowhere near where I would feel myself like enjoying it as fully as I would like. So yeah, I think that's it for now, and we'll see where it goes. There's probably going to be more episodes, but yeah, this is the end of the first playthrough. So see you later.